How to find angel investors. Now, we all know that finding investors is the hardest part of fundraising. Once you have profit, once you have revenue, you can go off and find VCs. Finding VCs means you do some Google searches. You find them, you look in the various investor lists, like on SeedLegals, the hottest VCs in London or Manchester or wherever, and you can find VCs. Getting them to take your call is hard, but you can find them. But if you're not yet revenue generating, most VCs will say, love what you're doing, come back later. And that is the sad reality, because VCs will usually, with the exception of SEIS and perhaps EIS funds, will usually have investment committees. The investment committees, nobody knows whether a startup's going to work or not. So the investment committees are going to look at metrics like revenue and or profit to see if the company has delivered on its vision. But of course, you want money before that. You haven't even built something, or you've just built it, you haven't launched. Going to VC means the inevitable, love what you're doing, come back later. So what's the way around it? Well, the way around it is angel investors. And of course, in the UK, thanks to SEIS and EIS, the angel investor deal is much de-risked. If the investor, of course, writes off their initial half the amount from their income tax, pays no capital gains tax if they keep the shares for 3 years, and if your business goes bankrupt, they can write off the rest as loss relief against their income tax then. So you now want to find angel investors. And by the way, of companies raising up to £500,000, the vast majority, maybe 80% that we see on SeedLegals, is raising from angel investors. So for your angel round, your seed round, you're going to be focused on finding angel investors. And now the question is, how are you going to find angel investors? Well, they don't have websites for the most part. There aren't really lists of them, because no one would publish a list, because people would just write to them. They'd very quickly go off the grid. And, GDPR and so on, they're not going to publish people's individual, contact details. So where are you going to find angel investors? Well, here's my take. Essentially, everyone is an angel investor. If you look at crowdfunding rounds, thousands of people invest £500, £100 upwards. So if you start with the proposition that everyone is an angel investor, you now need to reach, of course, not everybody, but those who are likely to want to invest. And how are you going to do that? Well, here's my take. Social media, your customers. So thing one, create, of course, a nice pitch deck. Don't send that out quite yet. Create a pitch page on SeedLegals. Upload your pitch deck. Make a video. Video is the key. At the SeedLegals Awards, we asked the winning entrants for our own SeedLegals investment to create a 1-minute pitch video, and it changed everything. It was far easier to judge a video than a pitch deck. People have got very short attention spans, hence this video. So if you can, in a video, bring out the passion of the founder, the founding team, whatever it is, some graphics. We've seen one founder video for a dog company where the entire video was just the dog. I don't think the founders were on it at all. There was like dog subtitles. It was awesome. So video is the key. You can upload the video on Vimeo, insert it into your SeedLegals pitch page. So thing one is create a nice pitch page. It doesn't have to be on SeedLegals, but that's a really good way of doing it. And when investors, potential investors arrive at the SeedLegals pitch page, they have to click through the FCA qualifications, which ticks the FCA box for you. So now the next thing is to go and create a nice social media post on LinkedIn, Twitter, Insta, whatever is your normal hunting ground. And it's going to go along the lines of, hey, working on amazing thing X, or thing X is broken, we're fixing that. A lifestyle image, you want a nice image, raising X amount, offering SEIS and EIS, contact me for more. Don't make it look like a financial promotion. Make it look like you've got your exciting passion project. Now, in the best case, you're going to have people writing to you and replying, saying, That's interesting. I'd like to find out more about investing. And by the way, of course, include the link to your SeedLegals pitch page. I should have remembered to say that. But the thing that's going to attract them is your passion for solving a particular problem. And as I said, in the best case, you're going to find interested investors. But you may also find people writing, wanting to partner. You might find people telling you about competitors that you didn't know about. And probably quite importantly, you may well have people saying, dude, I have no idea what you're doing. So you can look at this post as a fast way to A/B test and get feedback on your pitch. Because if your pitch says, using blockchain to create a decentralized proposition for insurance, nobody's going to be interested because nobody's looking to solve that as a problem. But if you've said, your insurer is screwing you, we're fixing that, 30% low insurance rates, suddenly people are going to be interested not just to use your service, but hopefully to invest as well. So the short take is, if you're looking for angel investors, the more noise you make on the internet, you need to be completely shameless. Again, don't make it look like a financial promotion. Don't say guaranteed returns, 3 years, whatever, that's bad. Make it about the passion you've got for your project. And then spread the word as widely as possible. If you've got customers or users, write to your users. Maybe even make a widget that sits on your web page that talks about this and can link to, contact us, or perhaps link to your pitch page on SeedLegals. And now, when investors talk to you, of course, this is where seed fasts come in, because it may turn out that you're going to raise, let's say you wanted to raise £300,000. Maybe it's going to be 20 investors for, 15K each or something like that. Maybe it's going to be 50 investors, or maybe it's a spread from £500 upwards. So what you can do is you can use SeedLegals flex pricing to buy, let's say, £100,000 of investment, and then you can make seed fasts at zero additional cost. And if somebody says, hey, I'm interested in investing £1,000, you don't have to say, wait 4 months, come back when I'm doing my funding round. You can go, yes, let me send you a seed fast right now. So I think the fastest and best way to find angel investors is to post as widely as you can about the passion and the project that you're working on. Invite people to contact you, link to a nice pitch page. The pitch page will give them more. If you're using the SeedLegals pitch page, once investors view it, or potential investors view it, you capture their email address and you can then write to them afterwards. And if they're interested, they can click the I'm interested button. So it costs nothing to try. Give it a go. Let me know how it goes.